Hey everybody! Today for something completely different. Yesterday I scrolled through the beginnings of my channel and yeah, I stumbled over some comments that I would love to talk about. You know, my channel is bilingual, and if there's any comments in German I try to translate, although you know I'm not a native speaker. My chair is squeaking. Sorry for that. Let's go for the first one. You have no communication skills. It's annoying to watch you. Are you an engineer? Lol. Listen. First of all, what's interesting, such comments always come from people with no profile pic. In this case, an A. What means they don't create any content on their own. Do better. It's annoying to watch you. So what you doing here? Leave. Are you an engineer? Even worse. I'm a financial accountant. LOL. What's LOL? I didn't know I attract toddlers on my channel. How old are you? LOL. Next one. Next one. That's in German. You got an attitude that I don't like very much, although you put a lot of effort in your videos and they are very informative. And I don't see this as criticism, but as an advice. So if you could improve your attitude, you could convince me and other people to subscribe to your channel. You don't like my attitude. You want me to improve? This is the reason why why many relationships fail. Because you play a role. You're not yourself. And then some months, years later, it's like, oh, I didn't know he was that way. He wasn't that way before. He changed to the worse. No, he didn't change. He has always been the same. He just played a role and you didn't notice. So, I will not change my attitude. Take it or leave it. Again, German, or let's say German English. Sympathetic mansplaining. I see two possibilities here. Either you don't know what mansplaining means, then it's okay. Or you know what mansplaining means and you try to insult me, do you? Because mansplaining, I looked it up, you can do it too, is a way of explaining in a condescending way, usually from men to women. Would my content be any different if it would have been done by a woman? I don't think so. And I don't explain anything to you in a condescending way. It's the opposite. The entire meaning of my channel is don't believe all the shit that you read and that you watch on YouTube without any thinking. Think for yourself. Don't believe anybody. Believe what's in here. Believe in you. Don't believe in me. Mansplaining. If you're a feminist, have fun with it. You know, don't tell me anything about feminism. I'm Gen Xer. We invented feminism. Next one. Now this is funny. Before the first Camino on my channel, 2021, Camino Frances from Burgos to Santiago, I wanted to walk the French way in 2020, and you know all this stuff, lockdown and travel restrictions and stuff like that, and simply wasn't possible. And then one guy wrote this: please take this video down. With all due respect, you're massively behind. I started yesterday from Saint-Jean and everything's perfect. With all due respect, you're a moron. This comment was written more than 6 months after my video. Things change? What a dirk. Dirk? Is it a word? I don't know. I like it. Now, we come to, let's say, an angry German. I got some comments relating to and I would love to react on those kind of comments, but nah, simply because YouTube, especially in last month, has not very much humor, and many videos or even entire channels are taken down for not obeying the guidelines. And I don't want to die on that hill. Anyway, he says, la 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 la, we have to say it openly, and we must not follow everything that YouTube says. Now, you're sitting on your sofa with beer and popcorn and want me to fight for your beliefs. Jesus did that, although I don't have a Jesus complex. I don't want to compare myself with Jesus, but when my channel is taken down, or I have to take down my videos, or YouTube blocks them, that's my problem, not yours. If you want to fight, fight your own war. I don't fight yours. Besides that, there was a comment, I didn't find it anymore, but anyway, he was complaining about, when I was walking the French way in 2021 from Burgos to Santiago, there were still rules or laws that you had to wear a mask in public. Simple as that. He said, I'm a coward, I'm a loser, I'm a system follower with this parrot mask on my face, it's ridiculous. There are rules and there are laws. Like them or not, we need them. That's how our society works. And if you don't want to follow the rules or the laws, I think you shouldn't be on social media, because society and social, you understand, right? And by the way, Spanish police, Guardia Civil, they don't have very much humor if some idiot tourists or pilgrims don't want to follow the laws. It's not like in Germany where they say do. If you don't want to follow the rules, okay, stay at home. Next one. Now this is more positive. Video quality looks great. For me, ease of use is one of the most important considerations, since I'm not a very patient amateur myself. Would rather see an imperfect video on YouTube that's posted right away than a perfect one that doesn't make it out there in a timeline manner. Let's leave those Uber-edited types to Hollywood. I agree 100%. It's not that I don't like cinematic videos. I'm too lazy. And I don't know if you know, since I am a financial accountant, I have not much fantasy. if you want to shoot great cinematic videos, you must have fantasy, you must have creativity. I don't have that. All I can and all I do show you is life how it is. Rough, ugly, and sometimes beautiful. You know what's interesting? I've seen so many YouTube videos of the Camino, and very beautiful videos. You could show them in the cinema. They're boring. They're boring. There are no feelings. They don't trigger any emotions. Very nice looking, but not much in it. My opinion. I don't say that my videos are better. No. But sometimes I watch videos and I wonder, how could this clip get 1.5 million views? Tell me. I don't get it. But anyway, people are different, tastes are different, fortunately. Next one. Thanks for sharing your Camino with us. I very much appreciate and actually prefer an unvarnished video. Many YouTubers try to over-dramatize their videos. That's not reality. And it's definitely not the Camino I'm looking forward to following along. You know, when I told you about that, I'll tell you again. When I started this channel, mainly, it was because I wanted to walk the Camino in 2021. And initially I wanted to walk with some Camino friends that I met in 2015. We wanted to walk together, kind of a reunion. But it wasn't possible. And so I said, okay, I walk it and I do videos and I take you with me. That was my whole intention. So initially it wasn't supposed to be for a widespread amount of people. It was supposed to be for a handful of friends. And I wanted to show them how I walk. So I walked the Camino and I shot videos while walking. I didn't shoot a video of the Camino. I shot a video of myself while walking the Camino. That's a huge difference. And I think many people, I don't want to say that they like this kind of video more, but many people, there is more information in it. You know, because there are times you are angry, there are times your feet hurt, there are times you get no bed, whatever. Those kind of stuff in general isn't shown on other type of videos. So that's what I want to transport. Life. The truth. Like it or not. It is what it is. I think it was prior to my Camino 2020. I had to postpone it to next year. You know why? And someone wrote, "You're right. Procrastination isn't the end of it. And Germany also has nice Caminos." Now I might piss somebody off, but no, it's not true. Germany has nice hiking trails, definitely. Germany has no nice Caminos. Many hiking trails in Germany are part of the, let's say, official Camino to Santiago. They are marked with Camino markers. You find churches where you can get a stamp. I once walked the Via Coloniensis from Cologne to Trier, 240 kilometers, part of the German Camino. And it was a hike in the woods. It was beautiful. It was no Camino. It was no Camino feeling. There were no pilgrims. There was no infrastructure, nothing. You know, it was funny. I once walked into a town, I think it was the first day, it was Brühl, and there was a church, and there was an announcement saying, now if you are a pilgrim, you can call me and ask for accommodation. Call priest la 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 la, telephone number, not before 6 p.m. What can you do as a pilgrim? Now when you arrive there, it's, I don't know, 1 p.m.? What do? Wait 5 hours to make a call to find out maybe that he has no bed for you? And that's not a Camino. If I want to walk the Camino, as I think it should be, you walk until you're tired, you drop into the next albergue because you know you can sleep there. That's not possible in Germany. The entire way, let's say, I think it was 11 days. On the entire way there were 2 albergues, or let's say youth hostels. There's no Camino. The Camino is where you have a Camino feeling. Germany, it's not, period. You have a Camino marker, that's it. And this is exactly what I said. Unfortunately, in Germany you don't have this pilgrim feeling. In 2018 I walked in North Rhine-Westphalia the Camino from Osnabrück to Aachen, and I didn't met a single pilgrim. That's exactly what I was talking about. In fact, when I walked to Trier, I met 2 pilgrims. And then, you know, I walked the French Way 2021, and when I walked up to Osebreiro, and I suffered like hell. Help me. I said, next year I walk the Portuguese promised. I blanked out the name, but she was a lady, and by name Spanish or Portuguese, I don't know. It's written in German, I translate. Portuguese Way is a lot of streets, and the Portuguese people are not very prepared for pilgrim, opposite to the Spanish people. There you also have, let's say, backpack transportation. You can send your stuff via mail to Santiago. You don't have this in Portugal. It's true. That's what I said when I walked the Camino Portugues. It's not really Camino. Camino Portugues, especially the Portuguese part, is like walking the Camino in Germany. You don't feel like a pilgrim on the Portuguese part. Sorry to say, prove me wrong. 2021, before I started walking the French Way, I made a video about if the Camino is a religious way. And this guy said, "Hi Mike, thank you for this. Wow, you choose a very brave topic. You come across as a good-hearted person. For me, if you want my feedback, at times it would be good for you to add in my opinion to some of these statements. That said, I appreciate your time and effort, Mike. I'm learning a lot. I'm excited to walk my first Camino in September." After this comment, I said in my opinion much more frequently than before. But of course, all is my opinion. I'm not a specialist. I'm not a scientist. When it's about a religion, I am no priest. It's my opinion, of course. I don't know anything. It's like Socrates once said, all I know is that I know nothing. This one's in German. Hi Mike, somebody told me while walking Camino, there's always once at least a moment that you have to cry. And I can only confirm that. Who doesn't feel that won't understand the Camino and will walk it only once. All others are repeat offenders. Can I say that? You know what I want to know, or what I want to say. And I think it's true. I think Camino de Santiago, walking the Camino de Santiago, is an emotional roller coaster. It's not only walking from A to B, checking off your bullet list. I crossed the Faro, selfie. Snapchat, Instagram. No, No, it's not. Camino Santiago does a lot to you. And if it doesn't, you didn't walk the Camino. You've just been on a more or less nice hike. That's not a bad thing, but you missed a great opportunity. And I feel sorry for those people. So anyway, these have been my older comments. Stay tuned. Next time, more comments, more recent comments. Ciao, ciao.